Hello there. Dude, that was a great stream. Oh. Well, shout out your stream, dude. Just had it going on the TV while we were doing stuff. It was really fun. The game was close. They were just raining on them the entire time. Ooh, I felt bad, but... I'm gonna get soggy. Ugh. Yeah, there's a couple chances, but like nothing... I don't know. I thought somebody was gonna score eventually, but everything didn't pan out quite as... All right, I'm gonna watch the... put on the next stream then.
All right, cool. I got it queued up and for about an hour from now. Well, and we'll get going here in about 45 minutes to an hour because people are trickling home from from Soldier Field that we're gonna hop on.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. All right.
Right. So I got the stream rolling so people can drop audio logs just like you were. So the Discord actually is live. People want to drop in. I have to tweet out some information. I got get these things going. So if you guys are hanging out in the Discord right now or in the chat, go ahead, feel free, hop in the Discord, tell us what you guys thought about the game. And I'm gonna get out of the way here and I'll be back in about 45 minutes and this thing's running. Have fun, guys. Be safe.
Sounds good.
guys.
Hello? Well, I'm here now. Get away with a great
Fired up footballers. Kick that like button. Kick it. We got a point at home. Maybe not the greatest result, but still a point is a point. And we'll take it, because right now we are sitting in second place in MLS Eastern Conference. Would you believe it, Fire fans? Let's go. Times are different. Kick that like button. Subscribe for more Spitting Fire. And if you already are subscribed to Spitting Fire, you better believe that utterly delights us and utterly delights Penalty Cop. Make sure you rung that bell icon. I believe so many already have, because we are live. Ding, 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 letting Chicago know. Chicago Fire are here. Oh, we to win and take over MLS and burn down the YouTube algorithms. So if you want to help do that here, kick it. Let's light these flames up and get some logs in the chat. Get these flames burning higher and higher and higher. And let's get this kicked off. Little player grades, little fan forum. I believe Jiggly will be stopping by at some point. Who knows who else will be swinging in through the Discord, and we'll get into it. All right, guys. So tie 0-0 between FC Dallas and Chicago. Couple moments fraught, but despite those moments, very wet game. The conditions affected things, and it was still a fun one to watch, though. But we'll get into it, that and more here on Spitting Fire. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Greatly appreciate you guys hanging out here and talking MLS, talking Dr. Disrespect, Fortnite, Ninja's Masterclass. We're going to be reviewing actively as it goes on, letting you know how that's going and is there value there for who and for what, as well as, you know, just our usual other stuff. We're Chicago Fire, Fortnite, as I mentioned, and a little FIFA along the way. Just jam it, boys and girls. Let's go. Ooh. Now. Got it. What's up, chat? What is going on, everybody? Fire. But only. All right. Fire fans. Woo! What's going on, everybody? Maybe not the greatest result, but hey, point's a point. And that was a tough game. I don't know if you guys noticed, but holy cow. There were moments fraught with tumultuous times for both teams. Both teams definitely making some noise. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Thanks for hanging out here on Spitting Fire. We got DBG already checking in earlier. We had Christopher McPake all the way from Scotland. And host TSI. What's up, TSI? Thanks for a shout out, TSI. Says Spitting Fire, says TSI. Christopher came over to my screen because of you. Thank you. Fire it up, footballers. That's what we do here. We're stronger together. We absolutely are. Like, we are stronger together. We are, and we can move sometimes mountains. We can do it, Fire fans. We can do it, you pyromaniacs. Got some big stuff to talk about. Got Chicago Fire sitting here in second place. Don't you just love that? Don't you just love to see that? Look at that. Just beautiful. You know what I love to see? That even higher up. Fortnite support a creator code. If you guys play Fortnite, it means so much to me if you put my creator code in your Fortnite shop. It just means that you support me, and it really does a lot to help the channel. If you ever are like getting your battle passes or buying loot, It does a lot. Fortnite basically says, oh, you support this little creator? Well, hey, we'll give them a little money to help them grow and help them grow their channel as well. And it means so much to me when you guys do that, SPITTINGFIRE. By the way, we have a little contest because a lot of you guys are already halfway there. I wanted to throw a little contest, a little celebration time victory because, hey, we hit 1,000 subscribers here at SPITTINGFIRE. It's unbelievable, and it's all thanks to you guys. All thanks to your guys' support along the way. So, along with that, I wanted to put out a little contest for, it'll affect, get in Fortnite, guys. Get into Fortnite. That's what we do. It'll greatly support the channel. And basically it goes like this. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on YouTube, and make sure you tweet out SPITTINGFIRE in your support a creator code in your YouTube, in your Epic's Fortnite shop dash. Just type it in there, hit enter, take a picture of it, send it out with a retweet. Fortnite SPITTINGFIRE. Is it SPITTINGFIRE Fortnite? Let me double check that for you, folks. Fine, folks. Give you the right information. Free Fortnite V-Buck giveaway as a thank you from SPITTINGFIRE hitting 1K subs on YouTube. Read the rules. Must be followed. These rules must be followed. First place, 2,800 V-Bucks. Second and third place, 1,000 V-Bucks. Number 1, must be following me on Twitter. Number 2, must be subscribed to the YouTube channel. And number 3, you retweet with hashtag SPITTINGFIRE Fortnite and a photo of SPITTINGFIRE, just one word, SPITTINGFIRE, in your support a creator code box right there in the Fortnite shop or in other various games. There's thousands of games on Epic. I don't know what games you play on Epic, but I play Fortnite. And if it has a shop in there, there's a chance that you could enter in my Epic creator code, because it's not just a Fortnite creator code, but it's an Epic creator code. And if you're spending a little bit of money in these shops, some of that trickles back to our channel because Fortnite wants to help grow, and Epic wants to help grow those people who are helping to grow these games. And you guys are doing that, and so make your dollar go farther. Make your dollar go so much farther by helping to support the channel by just putting a little spit of fire in your YouTube thing. I greatly appreciate it, guys. It means the world to me. I can't even tell you. This is one of, it's unreal. It just makes me think about those days when I was a little kid playing FIFA 99 or Mario 64 or even NES Mario or Game Boy Tetris, and just never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that something like this, what this channel is doing here and things you guys help support us do, it would be possible. It's absolutely incredible, and we just want to make everything dynamite for you guys. Just so check out last night's stream, by the way. It was fire. Had a new friend of the show on. Looking forward to get him in on more and more often as we dip into some of these different games here. I mean, maybe not just dabble into Fortnite, but maybe look at some of these other fun games. And if you guys are in, what up, RBI? What up, Fire? What up, Red Bull? What's up, my brother? Saw you stop by earlier under your different alias. How's Red Bull doing today? Let's check in with the MLS. I think that Fire were like the first game of the weekend, so really there's not much has happened. So let's take a look at MLS schedule real quick here. I mean, really, Fire kind of kicked off the day, and then right after that, you had Toronto, New York City, also on to full time. Toronto won that 2-1. Montreal beat Cincinnati 4-3. And right now, our buddy Connor and maybe even, I don't know if, well, TSI popped in here, so I don't know if Sons of a Pitch Soccer is going as well, but Columbus, well, they'd be doing Toronto. Columbus versus Nashville right now going on, and Nashville's up 1-0. I told Connor, heads up, watch out for Nashville on the road. I don't know if you guys made any bets this weekend, but let us know in the chat. Meanwhile, Red Bull play in about half an hour here, man. So be ready for that, Red Bull. Red Bull versus New England. I think Red Bull have that. I think they could have that because New England's still coming off some rough times on the CCL. What do you think about that? Starting lineups are released, and the New England lineup is dynamite. It's amazing looking. So maybe I want to walk that back. All right, let's trickle on over to the fire game here. Nine shots, 1 on target for the Fire. 5 shots, 1 on target for FC Dallas. Possession pretty even. Chicago actually ended up taking over possession. After the first half, they were behind. It was flip-flopped. It was 49-51 to Dallas's favor. So it's interesting that they flip-flopped after that second half of play. And then you take a look at the passes, 488 to 490. These guys were relatively even matched, just going head-to-head in a slugfest in a wet Soldier Field. So basically, every time you went to go shoot that, not take that punch, it just glanced off of their cheek because their cheeks are so wet. Just like a fighter in UFC, if he's got his cheeks dialed up with Vaseline, just boom, slides right off. Bam, bam, bam. Those shots just missed. I remember a shot doing that off of Kasper Prishabilko's head too. Just like his head is just so wet, he was just under it. So, but maybe if it was a drier time, he might have gotten a little more weight and strength behind it, and probably would have, because you got to imagine that field's soggier and harder to spring off of. Probably, it sucks you down when you're pulling, like the water. It's all and it sucks you down a little bit more. So you have to jump that much harder and higher and time your jump that much better. It's just, that's difficult to do in those types of conditions, especially when those microseconds are the difference between an expected a goal and an expected goal and a miss. What is going on, everybody? Not an interesting choice for me, I thought, to put out Shaqiri. I don't know if it was the right call, and I thought it was, sure enough, boom, he pulled up in an injury. I was like, I think that Shaqiri maybe should have taken this game off. And it seems like he might be taking a few games off because of what we saw. But he did run off. He jogged off the field. I don't know if there's been any update on his injury, but let's see if we could find some. Patrick. Shaqiri felt tightness in his calf. It felt like he needed to come out before something serious happened. Ezra is hopeful he'll be fine for next week. Well, I say you give him a week off. I say don't even question it. Give him a week off. Done. Just let that heal. Long season ahead, and we need Shaqiri for every single bit of it. And you know who else needs Shaqiri? Swiss national team for their World Cup bid. Let me know what you guys think in the chat.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, yo. What's up, brother?
Give me a sec here.
Take your time.
How's it going? Is Jiggly still on?
No, Jiggly will be on in a little bit here, though, I believe.
All right, sounds good. Right now, I'm actually excited just to do a quick stop by. I'll probably be on a little bit later.
All right.
But 0-0.
0-0.
We held off.
I thought it was okay. What do you think?
I thought it was okay, considering that we lost our attacking maestro. I thought we did pretty good. Defensively speaking, we did all right. I mean, the team is solid on defense. Let's just get off that right off the bat.
Even without Chicos.
Exactly. Now, if we had a guy maybe like, Torres on the lineup, I think we probably could have taken it, considering that, after Shaqiri, he's probably going to be our next best attacking player. So.
And who's after that? Who would you say is our next best attacking player at the moment?
Oh.
After Shaqiri, and is it Kasper Prishabilko? Is it Fabian Herbers? Is it? It's not Gaston Jimenez.
I'm gonna throw out a name. I'm gonna say
Ivanov, rather.
Oh, it could be Ivanov, or I was even gonna say Brian Gutierrez.
Brian has showed up every time he's subbed out. I like what I see from Brian Gutierrez. It's incredible. He got his first assist of his career last game, I believe.
Yep.
For the Fire, and so he is incredible. He's young, he's learning on the job, and he's getting trust from Ezra to be able to go out there and perform in these big moments when the Fire need big plays. It's crazy. It's awesome.
Exactly. So I think if you give Brian Gutierrez minutes, and you know, if you kind of let him take the reins a little bit, he could be he has the potential to be a starting 11 and for future Fire teams. I like what I seen. He is not intimidated by the league or by you know, the opponents, which is a good thing. That's normally kind of like the first thing, you know, young players, you know, they might be a little bit intimidated by some of these grizzled veterans of the MLS, but not Brian Gutierrez.
Some of these grizzled veterans could definitely mess you up.
Yep. The one thing I will say though is that Casas needs to kind of wake up a little bit. I didn't like what I saw from him. As much as I have high hopes for him, I don't think he's there yet. I don't know if it was nerves, but I kind of got the vibe that he kept just giving away passes, and you know, I'm surprised, you know, Dallas didn't take advantage of that and scored. He was giving away a lot of possession in midfield.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, you know, might be just some, you know, jitters or whatnot, but I didn't like what I saw from him.
Say his name again.
From Casas, Javier Casas.
Yeah, but he came in as a sub though, right?
Yeah. But if I'm a young kid, if I'm a young player, and I'm trying to make a good impression, you know, I'll try not to mess up. You know, maybe that's probably what was going through his mind. Like, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up.
Yeah, and you can't think like that. You gotta just think. You gotta think play. Like you can't think don't mess up, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, sometimes you kind of have to just block off the environment and play your game, and everything else just kind of falls together. You know, but again, we'll discuss this later when we do the ratings. If you haven't done so already.
No, I haven't started yet. I've just been just sitting and getting ready for the stream, you know, and maybe I'll play a game here while people trickle in.
All right, sounds good. We'll talk later then.
All right, sounds like a plan, brother. Drive safe. I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Boom, 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 boom. 1 second here, folks. All right, let's run it, boys and girls. One second here. What up, SPITTINGFIRE? Boom. All right, that's set to go. Now we got a little Geoguesser going. What will we do here, folks? USA, Spain, UK. We got so many maps. Let's do some famous places. All right, where are we? Sort of national monument? Is this weird looking house or apartment or a park? Avenue du General Marguerite. So French or French district? French or take a look. Yeah, I think some sort of French. What do you guys think? Okay. Nice looking. In here before. Looks European though. No, this is very European. Not this area. Oh, use it. Heck. Hello. Come on now, can I, oh. Alright, oh, we got some buses here. Ooh, we got a map. That'll help us. Get right in front of this map. Merci de préserver les buts. Alright, so we are at Paris. Look at that, we're in some sort of area in Paris. Alright, we're in some sort of park in Paris. Alright, cool. Go to Paris. Are we near Versailles? I mean, oh, that could be right here. Oh! Let's see. I was really close. 10 km, 10 kilometers, not too shabby. World War II. What is this, Normandy? Or Boot? Or Germany? Or Belgium? Definitely some sort of World War II. Yes. Looks like something out of Saving Private Ryan. Then there's this river here, which doesn't make sense because this is not the beaches of Normandy if there's this river here. Right? Right? So what's facing this way? Can't look over that ridge? Need a way to look over this ridge. What do you think here, chat? Whoa, 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 whoa. They're on a river. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where? Overlooking the town. Interesting. Ominous. Threatening. Got a little bit of a sign here. Cafe Oscar, drawback. Over the battery. And the museum. A dog house. Hello. Okay. Can I? Yes. Nope, can't make it out. Alright, some sort of fort. Overlooking a river. Chat, I'm just hanging out until people trickle in. Alright, I'm gonna have to go somewhere in Germany. Up there with a river. Oved. Throwback. What the hell is throwback? Throwback. Throwback Thursday. Little throwback to that. We need some sort of river. And where enemies would be. Throwback. Looking down this line here. Farm stats. What about? Could it be over here? No. Near Aachen? Where is this? Oh, let's look over here towards Riverland. Did we see anything that might qualify? Moosum, the closest thing I've got. It's a museum. Of course, that's not it, but Vrieden. I do not know. I'm guessing some sort of Germany though, because Verbot. Cafe Esker. Alright, let's go down here. Yeah. Bad Fussing. Bad Reichenau. Mittenwald. Obergrammer. Oberammergau. Doberdorf. Piesenberg. Schillersee. Rosenheim. Where are we? Ooh, the Oberstdorf. No, there's no rivers. Uberlingen. No, I'm not seeing anything that qualifies. Where's like a river? There's a river. Near Oder. Near Berlin. Yeah. Alright, let's just do it here. Boom. Oslo? It got me closer though. Yep, not a good one. Not a good round there. You know what this is, chat? Is this what we think it is? Chat? We can't move? It won't let us move, chat. We have to do this and you just gotta know. Where is Notre Dame? Where is Notre Dame? Eiffel Tower. Notre Dame. I don't know if you guys see it. I see the Eiffel Tower. Chateau. Is Notre Dame in Paris? Do not know. I thought it was. Tower. No, do you guys see it? Arc de Triomphe. City de la France. For Notre Dame. Chateau, Park, Chateau, Versailles. Place is huge. Notre Dame, where are you? I'm hunting you. I just want that. I'm looking to find you. Hello. Where are you? All right. Fire, fire, fire. I don't see you anywhere. Where are you? Are you in Noisy London? Chateau, Champagne, Cristal. Nope. Nope. Where is your Notre Dame? Unless it's somewhere else. I don't think so. Vichy, France. Orleans, Le Mans, Angers. Bourges. Near the Saint Denis? Let me know, chat, if you guys know. I'm gonna go for it. It's beyond Versailles. It's in Chartres. Cathedral de Notre Dame de Chartres. Alright, not too bad. 79 kilometers away. Oh, we're in Rio. We are in Rio. We are in Rio, but where in Rio? Right here. We are. Well, it's right there, so we're like right here somewhere. I mean, we're basically right there. Yeah. Cool. 34 meters off. Not too bad. Ooh. Chicago. Sears Tower. I should have let you you guys figure that out, but Are we on Franklin's or Adams? Franklin's or Adams here? We're on Franklin. Or unless we're on Whacker. Jackson. Are we here or? Whacker. We're on Whacker. All right, cool. I know exactly where we're at. We are right here, folks. Boom. Got at least 500 points. Love it. Professional. Awesome. Wow, chat. Pulled it off. All right, I will be right back. Fire it up, footballers. Let's get it going. Give it a little refresh, see what's going on TF97. I'm once again asking you to start Brian Gutierrez. Gab Slanita has 4 clean sheets. Count them in 5 games. 25% of the MLS season record and only 14% of the season play. He is a must-watch player. Give me a call this week to see Gaga and the undefeated Chicago Fire keep their streak alive at Soldier Field. What? Give you a call? What does this mean? Oh, to see them is Roberto Diaz. He is a ticket rep. Roberto! Yes. All right, there it is. Chicago Fire and Dallas finished scoreless. Splitting points on the table. Cold and wet, but undefeated. Chicago Fire still undefeated. Chicago Fire fans, how about that? Pretty impressive. A little worried about Shaqiri, but it seems like he might be okay. Might need a game off here coming up, but they actually haven't ruled out him playing still. A 0-0 draw and a weird corners kind of changes the day. Still a nice ticket. Oh, no, you didn't hit it though. Damn. All right. Dig it. What's up, chat? Yeah, I don't know. Let's go to who scored. Take a look at that real quick. A lot of draws this week. Holy cow. Oh, there's just started. That's why. Never mind. Which is funny. Chicago versus FC Dallas. Here are all the plays. I feel like Quignon definitely should have maybe gotten a second yellow card at some points in that game. This ref was letting it go out. They only had 2 yellows. That's kind of meanwhile the Fire have 4 yellows. That's out of hand. I was seeing chippy game on both sides, and the ref was, in my opinion, I'll say it, was not calling a fair game in my opinion. But he was soaking wet, and you know, conditions affect everybody. So what are you gonna do? Axe asking, where do you think the Fire finish this season? Do you think there will ever be regulation league? I will answer both those. So I think the Fire are going to finish top 5. They're going to make the playoffs, and they can win it all. They have Gaga Sonina, and by then, we're talking 34 games into the season. These guys are going to be humming. Willing that, you know, Shaqiri's injury is not too serious and that he's going to be able to be fit and ready for the World Cup coming in November. So if everything clicks for the Fire, they have a chance to end up top 5. I see them making the playoffs and making a run. I could actually see them winning the season because I don't know how much longer Gaga Slonina is going to be in a Chicago Fire jersey. I really don't. He was almost sold to Chelsea for $6 million, fell apart at the last second. His price tag only going up. Meanwhile, regulation, I don't think there will ever be regulation in MLS. However, I think there should be. Relegation. Relegation, not regulation. I think that there should be a relegation league in MLS, that it should be relegation and have some sort of pathway from lower leagues to upper leagues. Absolutely, I agree with that. Do I see it happening? I don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening. I think even the Spanish league, La Liga, Liga MX did away with that. So it's like these leagues want to become more and more insular. Like those ones that were trying to break away and do the Super League. So I don't know. What do you think, Axe? Where do you think that the Fire are going to end up? I'm saying 5th. And with a good playoff push. And get this, if you put in money for Chicago Fire to win a couple weeks ago, you would have gotten odds at 4,000. So it's like $25 wins you like 900 or something like that. So now, just 2 weeks later, it went from 4,000 to 3,500 to like 2,000. So Fire odds are steadily decreasing, increasing that they're gonna win, that they have a chance to win the MLS Cup and win it all. A lot of people probably say they're probably more likely to win the US Open Cup, which is I can't bet on yet. I would absolutely like to bet on a future for Chicago Fire to win the US Open Cup. And as soon as I can do so, let me know if you guys find it on FanDuel or DraftKings. Just let me know, because I am definitely interested. I think the Fire are going to pick up a piece of silverware this year. Where? I do not know. It's either going to be the US Open Cup or MLS Cup. I just think they got the guys. I don't know if they have the depth. They still might need another guy or two along the way. And who knows? We'll talk more about certain other players with certain guests upcoming and their future. But X saying the same. About 5th. And yeah, you probably... Do you think there will be relegation ever in MLS? I just don't think they'll ever do it. Their financial incentive just isn't there, even though I think that the financial incentives for multiple clubs is. It's like more people can make money if you have relegation. You've got to run your money well, and that's the problem for some clubs. But not my chair, not my problem, right? We're taking a look at the Fire game here and their ratings. Wow, yeah, Casas. DPG was on here earlier talking about Casas and just saying that, no siree. Give me 1 second here, chat. I just had an idea. What? Folks. There we go. Want to get that right. It looks a little bit more easier when I'm looking at the thing for you guys, I think. So, Herbers. We have Axat saying, league is getting too big. Yeah, dude, you're totally right. X, you're totally right. By the way, if you ever feel like you want to hop in and do an audio log in the Discord, feel free. We got the Discord information all up there. But otherwise, feel free to get involved with the live chat. But league is getting too big. That's the problem, isn't it? Because that's gonna prevent relegation from even being able to happen. Because once they're all into this pie, how are you gonna get them all off the pie? They all have their hands in there. The US can't support another league. That's another point. The US can't support another league. I don't think it can. It has all these leagues already. They just need to get in line with each other in some sort of pyramid-like formation. So like you could go up the pyramid or down the pyramid, depending on success. I think the Fire make the playoffs, but I don't know if they go deep. Right now they're playing good, but who knows? I mean, that's the thing. There's quite a few teams this year that were playing well to start off with. And right now, when I'm looking at this league table, let's go to the league table here real quick, and I'll show you look at this trend. New England, New York City, Montreal, wait for it, that's just over there, and Seattle Sounders. Guess what all those teams have in common? They're all struggle busting right now. They're all playing in the CCL, all playing in that Champions League. So they're having a little Champions League malaise, but once they get out of the month, maybe into the mid-month of April and into May, those teams will get more so hitting their stride and start getting more points. So if you guys are betting people, look for Seattle and look for Seattle, New England, New York City, and Montreal to have a big market correction coming in the future. So you might be able to make some money off of those types of bets. So heads up on that. Fire, I don't know if they go deep. I think that they can go deep. They have the pieces to be able to make things happen and make a deep run. We doubted Kasper Przybyłko's presence here at the beginning of the season, but this guy is starting to make his presence felt in MLS. I think that he may not be... He's good. He's good, and he's good enough for us to win it all with, I think, with Kasper Przybyłko up top. We need Jordan Shaqiri clicking, firing on all cylinders, no injuries. We need Jairo Torres to be coming in here, ready to play. And Fabian Herber's on that left wing between him and maybe like Brian Gutierrez, who's been impressing. There you go. And then also you have Ivanov. because Ivanov is going to have to go somewhere. He's going to go to the bench. Meanwhile, Turan and 04 and Duran all vying for spots, and they're working their butts off too. They are. You look at like these guys in training. You guys look at these clips of everything that they're doing, and these guys are working their butts off. And there's some good camaraderie and great competition in the club like there's has never been in a long time. I think that Frank is really happy with that. So today's mod status coming in saying health is a big concern. That's maybe what the season hinges on, and our chances for silverware. Lots of starters who are big drop-offs if they get hurt. But here's the thing about that, so days. You're totally right. But there's one player who there's not a lot of drop-off in. Brian Gutierrez. We got it. We can definitely keep seeing more of him, and hopefully Duran. We need to see a little bit more Duran, but he's just not been clawing his way into the field for whatever reason. Take a look at these fire subs. Javier Ka says Brian Gutierrez, John Espinoza, and Bornstein getting in. I mean, so you didn't see him. Neither did you see Turan getting in either. But that's because White, Olmsberg, and Pineda were putting in work. What did you guys think about Olmsberg and Pineda? We need to desperately start Guti. Brian Gutierrez had some amazeballs passes today. Absolutely. He needs to play more, but do you start him over Ivanov or do you start him over Fabian Herbers? Because that's maybe the question. Well, if Shaqiri is out of game, does Brian Gutierrez slot right in to that Shaqiri role? Didn't he today? He came in because Shaqiri had to come out right about the 19th minute. Correct me if I'm wrong. Shaqiri came out in the 19th minute, and Brian Gutierrez came on. Brian Gutierrez got a 7.1 on ratings. That is incredible, chat. Duran's got injuries, so days. He's in a walking boot just a couple of weeks ago, so we'll slow our roll on John Duran for the moment. And I don't know, or are we thinking Turan and hurt his thigh too? Duran and Turan, we have both of them. One plays defense, one plays striker. If I recall correctly, says Slow Days, they are hoping Duran is back in training here in the next 2 weeks. All right, good. So our best player of the night was Navarro, who apparently Jiggly reported was limping at one point. Jiggly was our eyes in the stadium. We got a live report from the stadium during the live stream today. It was pretty awesome. Jiggly calling in onto the Discord. You guys could certainly do the same and also send us pictures of the stadium if you guys are at the home games. We'll show them on stream. Slowday saying Gutierrez is best as a cam for me, but with Shaq in, then he's got to go to the wing. He's flashed. Slowdays, good point. I think he's flashed wherever you've put him. You've put him in cam, he's flashed. You've put him at wing, he's flashed. And I really like what we're seeing out of Brian. It's so crazy. This is so awesome for Brian Gutierrez, and he's playing well. He's like he has the ability to take people on and dribble at them. He has that confidence. It's really awesome to see. Axang, I was only able to catch the last 20 minutes or so. How did Shaqiri play? I'm just not sold. Oh, I'm sold. Oh, Axe, I'm so sold on Shaqiri. The man plays his arse off for the Chicago Fire. You better believe it. And he's putting in real work. Like real work. Today he had to come off. He had a little twinge in his ankle, supposedly. And they're hopeful he may be able to play next week. I hope that they do the smart thing, in my opinion, and make him sit for a game or two. We got Gretzky checking in. Gretzky saying Chico's is out due to sickness. Yeah, he's probably going to be out for a week or two. Don't know what's up with him. Someone inform me. Oh, he got the health and safety protocols, you know. He tested, he tested for the thingamabob that everybody, that the thing that I can't say it because they always, I don't know, YouTube's always funny about that kind of stuff, but he tested, he's in the health and safety protocols, if you know what I mean, and he's unable to play. Yep. Maybe you guys can say it, but maybe I can't. I don't know how that works. But either way, Shaq went out for the 20 minutes mark with the calf tightness, and I thought he played well up until then. I wish he wasn't. I was concerned he was in the lineup, and all of a sudden, bam, he gets out with injury. I'm like, ugh. I don't know how you guys felt about that. Jiggly had put up a good point, and Jiggly said, hey, I wasn't surprised that he started. You got to. But Slow Day saying Chicos has the mighty C and was exposed to it. So he'll be out for maybe about 2 weeks, maybe more. Who knows with this? We'll see. We'll monitor the situation accordingly, but hopefully he can get back to us safely and healthy as he can. And without too much physical loss and of endurance and all whatever he's been money bags for us this season. But here, guess what? Pineda comes in and does a job though, doesn't he, guys? How about that? Pineda goes in, slots in at left center back. Keep Wyatt Ohmsberg, who by the way looks like a grizzled veteran right now. I think maybe Axe was asking about that, or somebody was in the chat asking about it during the game, asking about Ohmsberg that last year, he looked kind of at times when they watched, and I'd say that other times he looked okay, but this season he has looked good every week. In fact, let's go to Ohmsberg. He put up a 6.9 today. Solid. He's been putting up basically 6.9 to 7 to 7.6 almost every game this season, but there's of course only 5 games. We're playing very solid. Slonina putting up a 6.6. Quieter game for Gaga. Great game out of Pineda. Miguel Navarro had a great game despite seemingly having a little bit of a injury maybe picked up on one of his legs. He was limping a little, so look out for maybe Bornstein or somebody else to come in and slot in there for maybe next week. Kulich came out though, didn't he? And John Espinoza finally got a little bit of a run out. Espinoza didn't do too much with his time, getting a 6.3, but tried to do it. Kulich put up 6.9. So what I saying, I was really impressed with Pineda's Chicos impression in today's game. I know, right? He did like a great Chicos impression. It was a great shout, Sodays there. And look, he was one of the better players on the field between him and Navarro. They both put up 7.3s according to who scored. Herber's not having a great game. Shaqiri only out there for 19 minutes, putting up a 6.1. Ivanov putting up a 6.3. What do you guys think about that? Herber's and Ivanov, quiet games up there up top. But guys, I don't know how much we can really complain about this game because of the conditions. This was a hard-fought game. I thought everybody was running hard. These grades don't do justice to their effort that was put in by both sides. Both sides of these guys were putting in hard work, I thought, all game long. There was almost some chances to break open the game for both sides. But those rainy conditions just slow you down. I mean, I remember Kasper Przmyko jumping up and the grass of Soldier Field just sucks you right back down. That's so soggy and just... So you just even have to push even that harder off, and you still have to get your timing right. So you understand why maybe things were off tonight. But definitely really impressed with Pineda's game tonight. He was his Chico's impression. I love that. Boris looked a little off today. He put up a 6.9, says Slow Days. He didn't say the last 6.9 part, but I'm guessing that he was lagging from the travel. What has Boris been doing? Does Boris go did Boris go away for the... Did he get called up for Slovakia? Or Kulich. I don't know. Meanwhile, and Przmyko, bit of a quiet game too, 6.3, but once again, dealing with those conditions. Did Ivanov even play? Says Slow It Is. I didn't even notice. Just kidding. Since he scored that goal, he hasn't been very effective. Hasn't been effective much. But today, the weather was just awful. I mean, I think that's what we kind of got to do. We got to cut them a little bit of slack on that weather. They put up a hell of an effort to get that point in those types of conditions and against that team, FC Dallas brought the noise. They were no slouches all game long. They did not take their foot off the gas pedal either at both teams. And that's evident in the possession numbers, 51% to 49%. And they really flip-flopped actually at half too. And then if you look at their pass counts too, very, very similar. Gretzky saying, I like this chance at goal though. He cut in from the shot. He cut in for the shot really nicely, but just couldn't finish it well. Ivanov. Axe saying true. Conditions contributed to some sloppy passes. Dallas would have scored at the end if it wasn't for those conditions. Yeah, there was a couple moments there at the end where Dallas looked very dangerous. And I think in the earlier parts, it was Chicago looking a little bit more dangerous. And they traded chances in a way. And luckily, the conditions kind of dampened theirs. Not a bad game out of Chicago Fire, boys and girls. Greatly appreciate you guys hanging out here at Spitting Fire. Of course, kick that like button. Kick it. I know most of you guys are already subscribed to Spitting Fire, but if you aren't, you better believe it'll utterly delight us if you earned your subscription today. And ring that bell icon and get notified of our live streams. Greatly appreciate all you guys. If you guys want to hop in the Discord, drop a little audio log, feel free. Believe that all that stuff is posted. Meanwhile, what did you guys think of FC Dallas? I thought they had a great game. They played well. Look at the ratings. They rated better than the Fire in most positions. Put up a good game. And we can't sleep on Brian Gutierrez. Whew. DPG saying Casas had a kind of a bad game. Bornstein got out there, played pretty well. Espinoza. And the crazy thing is Bornstein, once again, coming in as a midfielder. Guys. Bornstein coming in as a midfielder. I think he went over on that Herbert side, right? And helped cover with Navarro. Yep, he went in and put in a good 30 minutes of work. That's pretty awesome. What a weird career and an amazing career for Jonathan Bornstein. Right now being called upon to be a center midfielder or left midfielder or left wingback for Chicago Fire. It's pretty crazy. Up there in age, just having a renaissance. That's pretty awesome. Espinoza finally getting a little bit of a run out. Good for him. Needed it. Got about 29 minutes or so. Look at that. He came in and just a minute later got a yellow card. John Espinoza. Good for him. Welcome to MLS, buddy, right? You know, even though you've been here for a year. From what I saw, Dallas was the stronger side. I would agree with that assessment. Partially because the first half was Dallas. I think Dallas was owning most of that first half, but still Chicago were putting up a great effort. Second half, early Chicago Fire owned till about midway, and then right there at the end, I was really nervous for a few moments that FC Dallas started to come on. Casas, but still Chicago Fire held on despite the conditions. Still had to defend. Both teams had to defend very well. I think you have a good point there, though, Axe. I might be being a bit of a homer. I think you're right, though. Chicago, I mean, if we look at the ratings, even WhoScored saying FC Dallas was the better attacking side. They were doing more. But if you look at the stats, they're relatively even. The passing difference was like 2 passes. Both very, very accurate. I wonder what the shape was like. Casas didn't really show well in his few minutes of slow days. Yep. DPG was saying that earlier and just not saying, just saying, I don't know if the moment was getting to him or he was worried about, trying to play tight and well, but yeah, something was up with him. Meanwhile, Sode saying that I think Johnny should only be playing wing when we're holding a lead. I don't know about that, Sode. I'll debate you on this, or at least slightly disagree with you for this reason. Dude's a defender. But I see your point because I think you're worried about him getting caught on the counter because of his athleticism and maybe not being able to maybe keep up with some of the faster players in the league. And you're probably not far off there. Probably not far off there. That is a concern. But all the same, I think he's a smart player and he's positionally wise, but once again, he's back into kind of a new position, but he's also a baller. Like he's one of those players that's like a baller, kind of like a Fabian Herbers, where you could kind of slot him into a few places and give him a few games, he'll figure it out. He'll figure out the controls on the buttons and all the mechanisms that he's got to hit. So it's quite interesting to see him be put here and trusted in Ezra in these situations. I mean, that was a big situation. The game was scoreless. Any goal on either side changes the scoreline and produces a winner, possibly, because of the conditions. And Ezra still had the trust to go with Bornstein in those situations, then give him 30 minutes to do some, try and either do some damage or contain some damage. But then, as we noticed, Chicago Fire definitely towards the end, maybe we're bailing out a little bit more water than the other team was, than FC Dallas. So that's something to think about. Good point there, Sode. Something to think about as all of those subs. And just FC Dallas coming on. They also put Ferreira out there. I mean, that's dangerous. They put out some very dangerous players. And Ezra had to come up with the answers. And to some degree, he did. Securing the point and remaining undefeated for the season. Sode's, though, saying, though, if we're looking for a goal, Johnny isn't who I'd want to call on. However, who else do we have? And he got that goal last week with that left footer or something, right? Or 2 weeks ago? Oh, it was an amazing goal. So, I mean, you're right, though, but how many more does he have in his locker like that? That's the point. He has not been a midfielder most of his life. Should we doubt him? I don't know. Could be a baller. Could be a baller. I want to root for him and keep it up, because if he could keep up this form like this and just come out every so often, do 30 minutes here, 30-minute job there, and we have Johnny Bornstein doing that all season and just putting up sevens every time he comes out for 30 minutes, wherever he comes out, whether it's at left back or left midfielder and playing like a left wing back role, that would be huge. We need to see that more from Johnny B. Put up a 6.5 today. I think that's pretty solid. Worried about Miguel Navarro's leg. Hopefully that's not too serious. But if we're looking for a goal, is what Sodes brings up a good point. Like, if we're looking for a goal, and you're putting in Bornstein, yeah, I see what you're saying, man. Like, we're not putting in Duran or a 4 or some sort of better, seemingly better attacker. Instead we're going with Bornstein, who's a defensive maestro. You bring up a good point. I don't know. Especially if you're looking for a goal. But if you're looking to not let up a goal, that's where Bornstein might come in. I don't know. Just my best guess. Quag on Jin in the backfield. It's a pretty good game here, guys. I liked it. I thought I was entertained for most of the game. Although I gotta say, if you were at the game, you're probably soaked and tired and sleepy and wet, and maybe want to have a little sip of whatever you want, and then just do whatever you got to do for the rest of the evening. I mean, it's 7 o'clock though. We've still got some basketball on the docket, guys. I believe we have Final Four basketball tonight, so that's gonna be awesome to see. Thanks for hanging out here, guys. By the way, at Spitting Fire, you guys are the best. Fan of the Flames. Text your buddies. Get them in here. Tell them, where are you? I think we're getting close to shutting it down, unless anybody wants to hop in the Discord and drop a few audio logs. I'm just about getting close. I want to get ready and maybe take a look at this basketball game here that's going to be coming up. Let's in fact check out when. NCAA Final Four. So we already had Villanova, Kansas. Kansas beat Villanova, and then right at 7:49 in about half an hour, we have UNC versus Duke. That'll be a great game. Classic matchup there. Incredible. So Kansas is in the championship, beating Villanova. UNC versus Duke for the other seed. That'll be fun to watch in about half an hour. Yes. Fun to see NCAA men's basketball March Madness. Of course, we are now in April. So they're saying, so do you think that Johnny's inclusion was Ezra playing for the tie at home? Yeah, I don't know if it was going for the tie so much as like going with who we trust. Look at Slow Days. Look at that bench. Who do you trust to go out there and either A, make sure you don't lose the point, or B, you get 3 points? Up and down that bench, it starts with Brian Gutierrez, right? That was where he first went. I think that was the right call. The next sub was Jonathan Bornstein for Fabian Herbers. That was the number 2 guy off the bench. I think that's right, because the next guy coming off the bench is John Espinoza, who's, you know, right back reserve. And then you Javier Casas, who came out there, didn't do too well. Didn't play too well in the minutes given, but that was who you could have slotted in instead, is what I'm saying, Slow Days. I don't know what you're thinking. What are you thinking? Who would you slot instead of Bornstein there? Are we looking at... we gotta take a look at we have Turan, Burks, Becerra also available. It looks like 04. So who you think you would turn there, brother? That parking at Soldier Field just keeps me away, says Axe. Dude, it's brutal. Axe. Absolutely. It is. Woo, woo. It's tough getting in. It's tough getting out. Well, on Bears games, maybe Fire games a little bit more easier. A couple less people, but went on those Bears games. Hoo-wee. And those big time ticket days, sometimes could be a brutal. Yeah, the Soldier Field. But also it's beautiful. It's fun. And also the breeze. There's almost nothing like Soldier Field. Gorgeous in that regard. Once you've dealt with the parking, once you've dealt with the travel there. So they're saying I was yelling at the ref for most of the game. Ugh. The ref dude was... All you secret fire burner counts there, watch this. Put your likes in the chat for sure, or you don't have to comment, but wink wink nudge nudge. That ref was did not like that referee. Felt like he was calling fire a couple more times than he was calling the other team, and the other team was one that to me was the aggressor for early on. They were doing heart fouls, and the game got chippy really quick. And then what did Fire have to do? They had to retaliate. They had to, because if they don't retaliate, boom, what happens? Game gets out of hand really physically, and the ref wasn't doing enough to take control because he was not handing out cards. Quignon should have had a second yellow and been gone in the first half. That would have changed the entire game, guys. So they're saying I would have gone with an attacker like Becerra or 04 if I wanted to try and go for the win. So let's take a look. So they went with Casas. He went with Casas. So days. He went with Casas instead of 04 or Becerra. Becerra maybe slots better into that center attacking mid role, though, where Brian Gutierrez was currently sitting in. So maybe that's why he didn't go for Becerra. But all the same, maybe you let him go take a run out. And they didn't go with a 4. Maybe thinking that, 4 is going to go replace Krishbilko. One thing I do like to see, using all 4 subs here. I want you to use all 5 subs, Ezra. Use them. But I think I might be semi-agreeance with Slow Days. I'm still, but damn it, man. Slow Days, you're right sometimes here, because Jonathan Bornstein is such a defender. This is the hard call. So, but are you putting in a balanced lineup if you put in Bornstein over on that left back to act more as a left wing back, solidify that defense, and then at that right side take a little risk, put in Casas, put in 04, put in... Maybe switch Brian Gutierrez over there and bring Becerra in to the middle, so that you could go for the win. But in going for the win, you open yourself up for the loss, because that was a good team. I really think that FC Dallas was very, very close to scoring a few times. So was Chicago Fire. And was a player or two the difference in the match? I maybe am not so sure because of those conditions. I kind of think that the referee was the biggest difference in the match because the Quignon should have had a red card. But that was, to me, the biggest difference in the match was that referee not calling a fair game. But I think you have a fair point. If you're going for the win, why not? Why don't you bring out that attacker? Yep, that parking. All right, boys. Let's take a look here. Getting ready to shut it down. We're about 20 minutes from NCAA March Madness. Thanks you guys for hanging out here at SPITTINGFIRE. It's awesome talking soccer with you guys. It's the best. Thanks for helping us reach some huge goals lately. We got some awesome announcements. I don't know if you guys played Fortnite, but you guys are already halfway there to get to winning a little prize that we're putting out for hitting 1,000 subscribers. Let me just read you the rules. Our 1,000 subscriber giveaway right now, it's 2,800 V-Bucks in first place, and second place and third place will get 1,000 V-Bucks. Here are the rules. Be following me on Twitter. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You guys are already halfway there. And then the third step, which all you got to do, retweet with hashtag SPITTINGFIRE Fortnite a photo of the code SPITTINGFIRE in your support a creator code box in your Epic shop, or whatever. If you play Fortnite, if you play any other games that use it, boom, I'd greatly appreciate it. Get in there. It goes a long way to helping support the channel and trickle in back to growing the game here on SPITTINGFIRE. You wouldn't believe how much I appreciate it if you guys put SPITTINGFIRE in your Epic creator or Fortnite support a creator tab right there. Basically, go in the Fortnite shop. Right when you're there, it's right there at the bottom. Click it, type in one word, SPITTINGFIRE. You're done. Take a picture of it, send it out with hashtag SPITTINGFIRE Fortnite, and boom, you are in the contest. Contest ends May 4th. You got a little bit of time to get in, but get in now. Get your results in now. Basically, all I have to do is check this hashtag here. I go and check if they're a subscriber. I check that I can DM them on Twitter, and boom, boom, boom. I've checked all three things. And you guys will be, and then I'll run a little thingamabob that my friend, a bigger channel, gave me on how to do that. It runs a random generator. We'll pull out 3 winners. 1 will win the grand prize. 2 will win. The other 2 will win the second and third prize, and we'll go from there. Greatly appreciate you guys supporting SPITTINGFIRE and using code SPITTINGFIRE in Fortnite, man. It's so awesome. So they're saying that 2 possible PK shouts as well. Dude, there was totally a PK shout, dude. The referee was kind of bullocks, man. Nova just blew your parlay wide open. Who do you have, Duke or UNC? So the elite program over time, probably on UNC, but right now they had Duke as Krzyzewski in his last season. Duke is going to do everything they can to make this season special for Krzyzewski. So bet on that if you will. I think the better program long term, UNC. Even though we're talking about Duke, and Duke's a fantastic program. I mean, like, I'm talking about this difference. But as for today, the rivalry and all sorts of things, I think it's going to be Duke's game. I'm going Duke myself. But I would have gone Villanova with the other team. So that would have busted my parlay too. I liked Villanova. But that's just like my just gut feeling rather than my learned guess. And my gut feeling was wrong about Villanova, but it was right. Let me go check my bracket for you guys. My bracket has been money bags. Except for Gonzaga, that did burn me. All right. Take a look. Who did I have? Yep, take a look. I had Villanova versus Gonzaga in the final 2. Villanova got to the final 4. I did not get any of the other Final Fours. Gonzaga, UCLA, or Wisconsin. Wow. Kansas, I got all the way to here. And then Iowa losing to Iowa beating Kansas. Wow. Ballsy. I don't know how your guys' brackets went. See you guys later. Good night. Go Fire. Undefeated continues. Let's go. Thank you so much for hanging out, man. All right, brothers and sisters, I think I'm about ready. I'm going to get going here and get ready for this awesome March Madness game. Thank you, Axe. Thank you, Slow Days. Thank you, everybody in the chat for hanging out. Gretzky. Let's see who else. RBI. TSI. Christopher. DPG. All you guys. All you Pyromaniacs. Greatly appreciate you firing. You footballers coming here to fire it up. Talk a little fire football after the game. Excited for this March Madness. Hopefully you guys are too. So kick that like and fan those flames. Subscribe for more Spitting Fire. And yeah, give me 1 second, I guess, because I love to do this. Kick that like button, boys and girls. Just kick it. You better believe it, boys and girls. It's so fun to talk Chicago Fire with you. Greatly appreciate the time we get to spend here on Spitting Fire. Thank you so much for helping us reach 1,000 subscribers. Big stuff in store for this week and more. Wednesday night, we have John Cass coming on the podcast, coming on the live stream, probably be around 7 or 8 p.m. on Wednesday. Of course, I'll have that out for you very, very soon. Little thing that you'll be able to click reminder on with the time all set for you. As always, we're going to be talking Chicago Fire with a Pulitzer Prize nominee and former Chicago Tribune writer, journalist extraordinaire. Going to be awesome. Going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to do it. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so great. I've been talking football with him. I've been talking soccer with him on the phone, on the horn. And you better believe he's a fun guy to talk Chicago Fire soccer with you guys. It's going to be awesome. I listened recently to his podcast with Brian Sandelau coming on over to the Chicago Way. That's the podcast for John Cass. You can also subscribe to him onto his website and get his paper and get his weekly subscription if you want to. But if you follow on Chicago Way, he recently had Brian Sandelau on there, and it was awesome. Whoa, stepping on the fire, guys. Sorry, I'm singeing my boots. Had Brian Sandelau on there, and it was fantastic. A great little show. I loved their conversation. It got me excited to have John Cass come on and talk with us here at Spitting Fire. Get the live chats going, have some fun, and have a little fun with John Cass, guys. It's going to be great Wednesday night here on Spitting Fire coming up this Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. Click that reminder as soon as you see it go out, so you just get, boom, you get warped right into that. That's going to be fun to do. And as usual, we got maybe weekend's not over. Maybe we got a little Fortnite in store for you. Maybe tomorrow, maybe later on tonight. I don't know. The energy levels are going up. They're creeping up. We'll see how it goes later tonight. Of course, if you got that bell icon ring, you'll be able to see that we are live. We always have a little blast here. If you guys want to play a little Fortnite with us, don't be shy. Trickle in, hop in the Discord. Hop in the Discord after the games. Throw a little audio log on the fire. That's what we do here at Fire Fans. That's what we want to bring in. A little bit of that radio feel for you guys, because we don't have a place sometimes to talk Chicago Fire, and it feels like, but this we do. Guess what? It's right here on Spitting Fire. And when you guys hit that like button, when you guys comment in the videos, when you guys comment in the videos after the fact and the below the videos, it does so much to burn down the YouTube algorithms and spread Chicago Fire and Fire Soccer and MLS Soccer throughout North America and the YouTubes. Really appreciate all you guys doing your part and helping us grow to do what we can do here, because we are stronger together. Really appreciate you guys supporting the show. We'll catch you guys later. Any type of support that you guys could do is always appreciated, whether it's the form of retweets, likes, telling your friends, hop in the live chat, telling their friends about the show, putting Spitting Fire in your Fortnite shop, send a little donation via Cash App to $Spitting Fire. If you want to send us a cup of coffee or a 6-pack of beer, it all goes right back into the show, guys. We love it. Greatly appreciate all the support we get from you guys. We even have super chats activated, and guys, we're gonna have some fun emojis and memberships going on for all of you interested parties going on, coming up very, very shortly as Spitting Fire grows and grows and grows thanks to your guys' help. It's gonna be awesome. Some of the things that we have in store for you guys, and hopefully a couple fun emojis that you guys are gonna be like, let's do it. Just drop them in the chat, and just boom, we start burning down the YouTube algorithms, because that's what it's about, guys. It's about having fun, talking a little soccer, and it's about you guys. It's about this thing that we've built here. It's about the thing we've built along the way since 4 years ago, back like in March 18th, when some of you guys were clicking on our videos. You know, sometimes we don't have everybody here in the chat all the time. We don't have all 1,000 subscribers here in the party all the time. But you know what? Every time we do have any one of you guys, it is a party, and it's amazing, and we love every second about it, and we appreciate all of your guys' time. I'm going to spend it over here and talk a little Chicago Fire and have a blast. What it's about. Maybe a little MLS soccer, maybe a little Dr. Disrespect's video game tentatively titled Project Moon. I am a Founders Pass holder for that. I have exclusive access to stream the game before anybody else can. It's going to be awesome, and I'm so excited to be a part of that and developing a AAA video game. I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but and I don't know if you guys, there might be some sort of credits in the future as well. Depending on level of commitment and all that kind of stuff. I don't know how Dr. Disrespect is going to finally do the credit part of it, but you're going to be involved in the development of a video game here. We're going to be able to have a say, because I have a say. I have a direct say. I'm going to be able to be in the board meetings and the develop meetings. I'll be able to stream it to you guys specially, and it's going to be awesome. I think that's going to be really, really fun. We're creating a game, a first-person shooter that's going to be the next experience. I think it's going to be special, and they brought some big-time people along the way. People from Halo, people from Destiny, people from some of the best, people from Fortnite, people from some of the best video games on the planet, people from PUBG, all sorts. So check it out. I'm so excited to be a part of this project. That's gonna be very, very fun. That's gonna be kind of trickling in as time goes on. Also, we're studying Ninja's Masterclass. So I've been posting some of these videos here and there to the Ninja's Masterclass, talking with other Ninja Masterclass members, and just getting a feel for this Ninja's Masterclass. And I was going to report and review to you how it's been going, and so far it's been going pretty well. If you're a newer streamer, it's pretty valuable. If you're a medium tier streamer early on, maybe not quite yet, it's a good little refresher course, but as you dig into the course, seems like it's going to get a little bit meatier. Very excited. Also, the one thing I got to say though is there is a great degree of care, and they put depth into these videos. Ninja is, I thought that there might be just a couple videos, they'll be short, 10, 12 minutes. No, these are good, in-depth, some 15 to 20 minute videos, and some of the best ones on Masterclass that I've actually seen. I'm actually super impressed with this course so far. Despite maybe not fulfilling my need exactly at the beginning, but I understand why. It's got to set the core. It sets the pace, and it's going to start with the intro, get into the medium tier stuff, and then move into more advanced stuff later. And so I will deal with that. But I'm just saying the quality is evident to me right off the bat, and I'm actually become more excited as we've taken it and as I've taken each module in this video. So because it's evident that he knows what he's talking about, he cares, and I know Ninja got crapped on for some of the things that came out early on in the development about things he said. I think that some of those things maybe are true. Yeah, maybe he's right, maybe they're right, who knows? But there's still a wealth of advice in this masterclass so far that has been very particularly useful to think about, to ruminate, because that's really what it's about. You gotta think, you gotta research, you gotta study this if you want to get good at it. I'm talking about YouTube, talking about Twitch, talking about streaming, and all that kind of stuff. But so thank you guys so much. That's what we're talking about here on Spiel, and I love talking about that stuff with you. Greatly appreciate you guys hanging out. Good night, Axe. Good night, guys. Good night, everybody. I will catch you on the next stream. Fired Up Footballers. Pull off a tie, and we're sitting here still in second place, I think. Well, at the moment, we'll see how the rankings and the standings break out after the rest of the weekend has borne out. But Fire's still undefeated, and I think that's the way it's going to stay, at least for another day. Thank you guys for hanging out. SPITTINGFIRE, kick that like button, kick it. Subscribe to SPITTINGFIRE. Greatly appreciate it if you already are. You know that utterly delights us. Love it when you guys come and hang out by the fire with us. That's what we do here. All right, we'll catch you on the next one. Fired Up Footballers.